Good afternoon, welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. How are you all doing? I should have set up a little bit better than that. So interesting days. Been doing some interviews, quite a few interviews in the past few weeks, and many people have been asking me my story about how it all started as a psychic and how I ended up reading for many A-listers around the world. Royalty and other amazing people, mums and dads, and tens of thousands of people who wanted to understand spirituality, who wanted to really truly understand what their journey is, what their path is, who they are, why they're here. The most important questions that I wanted to share with these beautiful souls who at that present moment received their awakening. Many of them, some not so much because they were coerced into coming for a reading because of one reason or another, but predominantly people who came really wanted to hear the true path of spirituality. So people were very fascinated to know how it all started for me. So I'm going to share a little bit of that information today. One of my teachers, mentors, saw me reading cards, and I was in a little shop, and I wasn't actually doing it as a job, or I wasn't really doing anything. I just placed these cards down, and I picked them up whenever a customer said, "What does this card mean?" Because there was a little table offering them to pick up a card and read their message. As I read for my first mentor that I didn't even realize was going to be my mentor, she started crying because I told her that her daughter one day would be by her side and she would be there and be with her throughout her most challenging moment. That particular time, her daughter was in Australia and she had no clue whether she would see her again for one reason or another. But because I'd mentioned her daughter and said that she would be with you at the most important part of your life and her life, she burst into tears and something resonated. I didn't really understand, because when she asked me what was, where did you see that in the cards? And I looked at the card for the first time and realized that it wasn't even in the card. The card had nothing to do with the message I gave her. She realized then that I was attuning to the psychic, the intuition, the deeper connection between those valuable moments that many people don't see or don't have the time to see. Those moments where you can briefly capture glimpses, just little snippets of information in the ether, in the energy, in the cosmos. So this lady then was so curious to my message that she brought 3 other people to see me randomly. And after those 3 people had seen me, she said, "I'd like to mentor you." And the first thing she did was she placed these into my hands. And I didn't truly understand because they looked weird. I looked at the cards and I didn't understand why she was giving me these cards. They were all very strange. They weren't tarot cards, but they say tarot on. They're actually completely different from any tarot cards. The symbolisms are modern. They have bodies, body parts, records. They have unusual artwork, and so on. So these were placed into my hand. Unknown to me, she knew that I would connect with these cards and they would be the most powerful cards that I ever would touch in my life. They would be the conduit, the tools of divination. So from that moment on, the encouragement to become a reader, a seer, not only of the future, but of life, not of death. So I chose to see life. I chose to see outcomes of positive natures. I chose to look for the solutions, resolutions. I chose to look for deep-rooted pain and suffering. And that's how I became one of the top readers in the world. So today, I'm offering you a chance. And how am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Because many of you have asked, how can I become a seer? How can I learn to bring out the gift that we all have? Well, this is the only way I know. So what I'm going to share with you today is 10 amazing hours of myself being on camera towards you, talking to you about every single one of these cards, how I interpret them, how I see them, and how we move forward in a psychic and spiritual manner. Breaking down all the lies and manipulations and giving you the truth. Guiding you along this journey on this 10-hour tarot course. Now, if you've got some ideas in your mind that you're a tarot reader and you know all about tarot cards, it's probably not the course for you, because this is the furthest from how tarot readers read. I don't read by a book, I read by intuition. So they're simply tools. And I encourage you to open your heart, your mind, your third eye, your crown chakra. I encourage you to have the confidence as we move along these 10 hours of in-depth, powerful truths, knowledge, and my understanding of these cards. So this course is on my website. It's been there for a while. I sometimes do special offers to help people who are struggling. And at this time, many people I know for a fact are struggling. Now, this course is an amazing course, and many people have gone on to become full-time psychics and done very, very well, and still do to this day. So it's a great opportunity, but it's also wonderful to help you. It's a way of exercising a muscle inside that helps you become more attuned to make right decisions in life and opens you up to an awareness that you may have never seen before. So all in all, it's an amazing course. The course is £300. However, today, I'm going to do for 1 month this course for you, for those who can't afford, and it's going to be £100, and you will receive, included in that price, a brand new deck of my cards, the Carl Rorik cards. They will also come to you by DHL worldwide. So wherever you are in the world, they'll get to you within hopefully a few days. And then you can start the course. So I'm going to leave one link, just one link below. And I hope you appreciate it, because I think it's an amazing offer. And I hope you can take advantage of it. And I truly hope, like the hundreds of people who have taken this course, that it changes your life, strengthens you, and helps you along your healing path. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I have put my heart and soul into these 10 hours. They are raw, they are truthful, they are powerful, and they will help you on your journey of life. That I am sure of. Have a most amazing day, and good luck with your 10 hours of learning the most magical cards in the world.